good, everybody? It's your boy. As you can see, we are finally up and running. We still have to hang the LEDs, which I think I might be able to get to today. But as you can see, the aquascape is done. Another video was posted earlier showing the final product of the aquascape before it's in the tank. But as you can see, we're in here. We got sand now, and we officially have water rolling. We figured go ahead and get this thing wet, cycling, so once we're ready and we hang the lights, and I had an issue with the protein skimmer, which I'll get on in a minute, but we got that rolling. The UV's almost ready to go as well. But let's show you the more important part besides, well, obviously this is probably the most important part, but let's show you almost finished product of the fish room. I can't remember if my mixing tank was here or not last video. If it is, sorry. But as you can see, mixing tank's ready to roll, or it's been in use. Fish quarantine's ready. I'm about to go get some livestock here this week possibly. And the fish room is set up, ready to roll. I know my box wasn't here yet, so that's good. Yeah, we're running right now. Salt in the tank, everything's going. What else do we got here? Frag tank was plumbed in. I have a very unique setup, and I really am happy with how it turned out. Before I get into that, let me show you everything else we have here. We have obviously the Neptune Apex system set up, ready to go. I still gotta do the probes and everything. I've been lazy and it's holiday weekend, so we ran out of town to go visit family at the lake, but that's ready to roll. I still gotta clean up all this stuff. I've got the display unit right there. All my backup stuff. Don't mind the kids running around upstairs. This is the setup for all the RODI unit and stuff. Very intricate, but it works really well and I like it. What else we got here? Upgrading, got a granite countertop so I can use this as a work area to be cutting stuff. Obviously the slop sink, it's Gucci. The frag tank looks sweet. This is an 80-gallon, basically, kind of like your Deep Blue before they went out of business. I think this one was, oh shoot, Aquarium Masters maybe, but it's, what's the dimensions? 48 by 24 by 16 tall. I had a 50-gallon lowboy, but I was like, nah, pass. Let's upgrade that, get some more water volume. So we got this thing, and it is pretty epic. Again, before I get on the plumbing, up here, this is our makeshift, how I'm doing it. I still obviously have half the ceiling to finish, which we're gonna hang the lights probably today, and I'll be able to go get more of this and lay it down so it looks clean. But our light rack will go basically through this, so it's all flush to the ceiling. You can probably be like, Brett, why does that look janky and it's like space age bullshit? It's my best option I could go with because I forgot to probably paint the ceiling first before I did any of this room work. And we're here where we're at now, so this is the best option because I wasn't gonna do drop ceiling. It would look stupid and the lights would look weird hanging from like a hole. So this is what we went with. But let's get on to the plumbing. Again, this is about 330-gallon aquarium. The display it's 96.5 inches long, 30.5 inches wide, and 26 inches tall. Made by Planet Aquariums with the what is this, Shadow Box Overflow triple drain unit. From that, we have a 150-gallon custom sump. The sump is 72 inches long, 24 inches deep, and 20 inches tall. I'll get on to the skimmer part in a minute because that was fun. But basically what we have here is the master drain line that goes in straight to the filter socks down here. And my fish store guy, shout out to Gateway Aquatics, did a phenomenal job. I absolutely love this. Oh, I'm gonna even turn on the best part right now, because this was on Amazon for like 10 bucks. Gotta have fish lights. So that's where the drain unit goes, directly to there, full throttle, looks good, everything's flowing into the filter socks. Secondary one right here is pipes to go straight over to the UV sterilizer, which isn't on yet. It will be probably this week. So I like that, full throttle there. And we got about half crank over here. This was really unique, and because I needed to have the frag tank, it was a lot of work trying to figure out how to make this work. But Chad was able to come up with this idea, and he's like, gravity fed is the best thing to use. It's no problems ever, and literally all you have to do is just let it go and it does its thing. So basically, because this drain line is lower than what this tank sits, gravity will feed through here and it shoots over, which I'm glad I built my stand this way. This was totally not planned, but it worked out perfectly. It goes over to here, comes up at an angle down by a 90 and a 45 into the frag tank right there. All of that gravity fed. No need for a pump. It just does it on its own. If I ever need to have an issue, I need to shut it off for, say, pictures with frags, I can do that right there. Turn the bad boy. We're Gucci. And obviously it drains. And this kind of cleaned it up, and we didn't have to have like drain lines here and here. So basically the water flows in there. It's near dead silent. I believe we have the gate valve full throttle down here. Oh, there it is. But that goes there. It drains also through a bulkhead in the sump right to there. And yeah, that's everything. Everything drains through back to the filter socks. So, really unique. Oh, sorry, finger got in the way. That's a really unique setup, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. Like, 10 out of 10. Couldn't be happier. Lastly, as you can see here, we have the skimmer section and the refugium section. Bang and bang. And again, I still have to do my probes. I was done when we filled all this up, which my total water volume is probably about 420 to 430. Once I put more rock in here, which I should have done when we were getting ready, it'll probably be more around the 420 mark, so we'll fill that up. But we got to the skimmer, and as some of you know if you've been following, I purchased the Reef Octopus Regal 300 INT. That's not, the footprint isn't the problem, like to actually sit in there, because this space is like 20 by 24. Fit in there perfectly fine. The problem is the piping to get to there is a little out of the way, and this from here to here is only about 10.5 inches. So I have to find a skimmer that's 10 inches wide by whatever short. So we're back in the market where he's able to take that skimmer back that I originally purchased, and we're going to get something else to fit in there. Stay tuned. It should be fun. But besides that, that's really the full setup here of where we're at. Like I said, tank's finally running. I'm very stoked with how this all turned out, and hopefully we'll have a video here shortly with lights hung from the ceiling, and we can really see this bad boy in all glory. But I'm digging it so far. It looks great. I love the aquascape. It took me like 3 months to do. And yeah, it's done. We're finally live. That's all I got for today as an update. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, I appreciate you for taking time to stop by and check it out. And as always, I will catch you in the next video.